MOMVERSATIONS.
A very good afternoon to all of you, our wonderful viewers watching us from SOA TV, the best Christian channel in Kenya. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I believe that the Lord has kept you safe and sound this far. It has been the hand of God. Despite everything that has been happening around, we are alive and well. And we thank God for this beautiful day that the Lord has made. On set with me this afternoon, I'm excited. I'm always excited when I'm not on the set alone. And this afternoon, I have a wonderful set of people, young minds, vibrant heads, vibrant young guys, young girls, and a young girl, and two gentlemen that are ready on set to make this program a wonderful, wonderful show as usual. My name is Pastor Mrs. Juliet Bernard Akama, and I'm your host this afternoon on Reality Divine Women's Show. And I believe as usual, you're going to love this show because we are here to talk about the Gen Zs. And I have Gen Zs with me on set. All of them, hata tukitaka watoe ID watatoa. They are not millennials, either Gen X and all that. So I'm excited this afternoon. I'm not alone. As usual, when I'm not alone, I'm happy because I have a company, and most of the time you're used to seeing me and seeing my husband. But this day, I'm here with a team of vibrant heads of a young lady and two young gentlemen. Can we put our hands together and welcome them? Wajisemea majina tukiendelea. Karibuni sana.
Asante.
Aya, kuna mmoja hajasema asante. How are you guys?
We are good.
You're good, eh?
Yeah.
I'm happy to have you on set.
We're happy to be here.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
That age is very popular right now in Kenya.
Tunatrend kila mahali.
Ndio?
We are
Mpaka kwa
many.
hashtags.
We are many.
And by the way, if you're doing any content and you just hashtag Gen Z or reject Ilisha,
Reject Elisha.
Lakini Ruto
Saidi Ruto.
Okay, but tunangangana. Tutapambana.
Amen. That's amazing. And before they say their names, just to let you know that this is a Christian platform, and today we are here to talk about the voice of the Gen Zs on the Christian platform. We are Christian, yes, but at the end of the day, that doesn't mean that whatever is happening in our country does not get to us in one way or the other. So we start on the far end by introducing yourself.
Hey peeps, I'm Ken Kanuni, a Gen Z.
Amen. Oh, very important.
Yeah.
Would you mind telling us what you do, if you do anything?
I'm a photographer, videographer, media stars. Yeah, and decos pia na makeup kidogo.
Makeup?
Yeah.
Makeup ya madem?
Yeah.
Wheezy.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I think I need to review my struggle with makeup at home.
Nafanyanga makeup.
I can
yeah.
guess someone who can do it here.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Thank you.
That is a vast person right there.
Nafanya kila category na pia tuseme pia dance and music.
Oh,
Yeah.
dance and music.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
Very wonderful.
Yeah.
The only girl.
Yes.
Lady
Yes.
in the house. Okay, keeping me company.
Yeah, I'm keeping you company.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy to be here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my name is Antoinette. I'm proud to be a Gen Z. Yes, I'm very proud.
Yeah.
I'm very proud to be a Gen Z.
Right.
And I'd like to say I'm a jack of all trades.
Right.
Because I believe that I can do anything as long as I'm taught or also teach myself. You know, I can find my way about it. But I recently finished school on April.
Yeah.
Yeah, I studied finance.
Wow. Money.
Yeah, money. Hey, very important.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now I'm freelancing. Yeah.
Was it a degree, a certificate?
Yeah,
What was
it was a degree. Yes.
So you're waiting to graduate.
I'm waiting to graduate on December.
Yes. Amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nianze wadau.
Uh-huh.
The name is Regan Kivuva, wakili, Kenyatta University School of Law.
Bas.
Mimi
Kisha
naamua kumaliza. So I'm an apostle by office, I'm a writer and also a worshipper. In terms of our business, ndo tunajaribu kutafuta kwa real estate. You know, at this time you must be worshipping and also efficient in the marketplace. Yeah.
I just told you I have vibrant minds. Umesikia? Baka wakili yuko ndani ya nyumba. So today, finance bill tunaipasua pasua, si ndio? We get to understand everything. Si ndio? Yeah, so those are my vibrant guests this afternoon and I'm already excited. Yeah, I can't wait to hear what their minds have to say about the topic that I said is the voice of the Gen Zs. Now, lately in our country, Kenya, we have, I'd say 3 weeks or so, we have gone through a very, very rough time. And it has not been easy. We have lost lives. We have been fighting for our rights in a very different way than it has been normal. We even got, okay, let me not say we, because I was not among them. The Gen Zs got to do something that was so out of this box that apparently it was not right, but it was right in one way or the other. Kuingia parliament. Yani, you guys had just to go there and sit these people that you're not happy with. You guys, I just said that is a bigger. Though apart from that move, you guys, that very day we lost a lot of young lives. In total, I believe it's 40-something right now, if I'm not wrong. Total from the first Tuesday all through to the last Tuesday that we had. And unfortunately, people are still dying. Even the last Tuesday that we had, we got to, see some people still dying. Just to bring you up on speed, kuna wale tu bado wa slow. Who are the Gen Zs? Who are the Gen Alphas? Who are the Gen Xs? And who are the Millennials? Very quickly, let me round up kwa miaka. Gen means generation, right? Okay. So we have the Gen Alphas, who are the current, is from 2013 to present. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then we have the Gen Zs, which are 1997 to 2012. Okay. Yeah. Then we have the Millennials. Yay! We have 1981 to 1986. That's my group now. Come on. Okay. Then we have the Gen X, which is 1965 to 1980. And then we have baby boomers, 1946 to 1964. That's where my parents lie, and they're still alive, thank God. And then we have the silent generation, which I felt wamebakia kidogo sana. Okay? Which is 1928 to 1945. Now, these are about 7 generations that we are talking about to the Gen Alphas. Now, the Gen Zs are the ones that in Kenya have come about so sharply. Tumekuwa sisi wengine millennials, the Gen X's, the baby boomers, the silent generation and all that, we have been there, but you guys have just shocked us. Mlikuwa wapi? Tuanzie na wakili.
Sisi tulikuwa tunaundwa, tulikuwa watoi bado. Lakini sio ukiangalia hata mko machuo, as in vile tumekuwa tukioperate from since tumekuwa mashule, it has been always different. Sisi tumefanya corporal punishment ikatolewa na vitu kama hizo. Juu hakuna vile utaniunda na unielewe. Si kwanza lazima unielewe. Jiza unaniundaje na unielewe. Lazima kwanza unielewe, alafu uniweke kando niambie 1 2 3. Sasa tumekata correction. Hatujakata correction. Correction ni muhimu, of course lazima watu waiko kwa njia fulani. Hata wewe uko open minded na hiyo njia.
Okay. Okay. Where did you just appear? Hizi ma Gen X manini tumezisikia na nyinyi. Venye tumeanza kusikia tu Gen Z. Okay, Gen Z ni nani?
Mimi hata mimi sijui kwenye zilitoka. But mimi ni Gen Z. Hiyo tu ndio kitu ninajua. Mimi ni Gen Z. Sijui kwenye ilitoka, but mimi ni Gen Z. But I feel like we are changing as time changes.
Right.
Yeah, so hatuwezi tu baki, kwa millennials na bado, life is progressing, time is also progressing, So, yeah, I feel tumeamua tu kuamka. Tujisaidie.
Apparently.
Tujisaidie na tuwasaidie. Tusaidie tu nchi. Na every citizen that is here.
Amazing.
Okay, to me, Gen Z ni generation imepata progress ingine kubwa. Tumekuwa hapo tenza. Na nakumbuka saa game. Hizo matime tuko na technology kigrow, education ikigrow. So Gen Z was one wako na knowledge big sana. Than the other generations. Maybe Alpha inaweza tushinda knowledge juu.
Hiyo kidogo hiyo pale.
But sasa sisi
anajipiga kifua.
Okay, wanaweza tushinda cause unajua pia technology inaendelea, but our generation ni generation ime cover up all kind of generations, the stories za wazae na black and white, hizo life zao za vintage hizo, na hii yetu sasa it's totally different. Na tutaki that culture ikuje to this generation. Sini wase tuna grow na tunawaelimisha pia. Isha tunawajua kuwaliko.
I know.
Influence wazazi.
Sincerely speaking, that bit is true, mmetu influence ile that nyinyi bunge ni nyinyi, sisi tuliwaweka na tumekuja kuwatoa. Unaona? That was so brave of you guys. Let me just say you guys did something that has never been done, and we really were shocked. Unaona? I would say the millennials, the Gen X's and the silent generation grew up being scared. True. We grew up in a political system whereby if the president says stop, you don't even think twice. You stop and you stop and you stop like 7 times with that one stop. Okay? But you guys have really challenged the current sitting president. And it's amazing. It is amazing. You went out, you even were willing now after the parliament, yani seriously. State House. Akitangoda mkwenda.
Ikulu ni yetu bado.
Ikulu ni yetu pia.
Tuliwagopea bana. The day you went to the parliament was bad. How much more the day you would have gone to the State House? It was bad in terms of losing lives. And it was not something that as parents, as your parents or elder sisters and all that, we were happy to see happening to you guys. But again also, the bit of pride, we are proud of you guys. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, so the bit of you saying that there are some changes, I didn't see it that way, that there's that bit that you guys started, yani mlianza changes zenu kidogo mkiwadi watoi. The corporal punishment, true. Like I have a Gen Z there, I have 2 Gen Zs in the house. And one of the things with my children in school, before you punish them, you have to tell them why. Okay? I've had this time when Asha has come to school, has come home and told me to leave class, I was not concentrating. And I told him to prove. So how does the teacher prove that he was not concentrating? So mnaona hizi vitu mlianza kitambo kumbe.
Ndio.
Ala.
Sio ngumu.
Sio ngumu.
Sika unioni na concentrate, unaona nakaa macho ziko kwingine, siandiki, nimekaa tu nimefumble. So you have to tell me like that, ndio nikiwenyewe huyu mwalimu anasema ukweli. Ndio labda uko na vendetta. Labda nitaki, labda nipendi. Mimi hata kusoma. Mwalimu hajalipa fees. Mzazi.
Yeah. And you see that's the bit whereby I feel okay, that's your right, my son, but unaongeleaje mtu mzima hivyo? Una get? You guys are so, I don't know.
But unajua at the end of the day, wewe bora tumepita mtihani. The rest hizo achana nazo.
Na uja waste school fees ya mzazi.
Yeah, na hiyo bit yenye umesema ati ni kututetea pia sisi, it's true. True. Yeah, I think even the next president and the next, even if it is you people that are now going to take up that seat, because we'd want to see new blood. I personally would, because even currently from the president we are having now is ile damu, unaelewa? Ile damu bado tuko na to stain flani to a dictatorship, to a forcing issues and all that, knowing that I'm in charge and forcing issues, like really speaking openly, this finance bill would have been passed were it not for you guys. Silikuwa inasainiwa. Ilikuwa inasainiwa. Unage? So you guys, I mean, just bigger. So very quickly we move on. Aside from what you guys have been doing and the way you've come out strong in the last 3 weeks in our country, Kenya, by the way, African countries are
celeb dunia mzima.
Especially the African countries, they are really looking up to us, because you see this thing of this dictatorship in the Europe and all that haiko sana, but sasa in Africa iko sana. Unapata mtu amekalia kiti, I won't say which country, such issues. Yeah, amekalia kiti for years. You're talking about 30 something years on the seat. Yani every election come, lazima win. Every election, you understand which country I'm talking about in Africa. Yeah, and it has not been nice. So you tend, there's this tendency, or there's this feeling that you people have, that apart from everything, apart from the way you've come out strong, that you guys are not well understood. Is it true? Or is it the reason as well even that has made you people react the way you reacted this time, this period? Is it true that that is the way you feel? Because most of the Gen Zs tend to feel, you guys don't understand us. For instance, the case of my son, okay? The teacher is telling him, you're not concentrating. And he's like, I am. Okay? And the teacher tells him, no, Asha, stand up, go out, you're not concentrating. And he says, I'm not going. I am concentrating. You know that beats. And even me as a parent in the house, I get to experience it. Kuna a lot of reasoning munataka because munafila mweleweki. Lady, what do you feel?
Personally, I feel like unajua wazazi venye wana to bring up ni kulingana pia na venye wali bringiwa up pia. But sasa sisi hatutaki hivyo. You know, tunataka unikaishe chini mimi uniambie tu reason pamoja, tuambiane, okay nikuambie reason yangu ya kufanya kenye nilifanya na wewe uniambie why is it not good.
Yeah.
Okay? Na tuelewane. Lakini sasa pia okay, tunapenda kuargue
sana. Guy, sana.
Yeah, tunapenda kuargue. Hiyo hata mimi napenda kuargue. But inafikanga place ninaona yeye yenyewe hapa. Umeoverdo. After na pia mimi nimeoverdo, lakini pia bado kuna time nitaona by then na make sense. Hautanikazia. Like ama hautani you know, hautani limit. Kwa sababu there's something I want and it's not bad. So you have to listen to me, understand me, na mimi pia nikuelewe. Yeah, it goes both ways.
Do you think it's the reason as to why you people had to come out that strong during this time? Feel igava ituelewe, tunasema tutaki finance bill. Nini? Kama hatutaki hatuta. Sisi ndio wenye wananchi. But they usually say kuna wenye nchi na kuna wananchi. Okay, there is a difference. Do you think that's why you guys had to come out that strong this time?
Because unapata the government wants us to do things that, okay, wame to push to a point that tumefika mwisho. Like we have nothing else to offer. Like wamechukua yote, sasa tumebaki, hakuna kitu kingine yenye tunaweza wapea. Like tunaangalia pia kitambo venye bado nyinyi pia mli struggle. Mkafika mwisho but still sauti yenu haikusikika vizuri. The same thing ndio wanataka kutufanyia sahi. Like it can't be possible. Tumefika mwisho, punda amechoka. Like you can't, hatuna kitu kingine ya kuoffer. You just take and take without giving back. Okay? And it's so sad and it's so very annoying. Yeah, very very annoying.
Yeah, what do you think?
Si Gen Z ni watu wa vibes inshallah. Tuanze tu hapo. Sisi tunapenda vibe. Hatupendi mambo mingi. So ukiona sisi tuko kwa streets, tuko X, tunaleta noma, inamaanisha kuna kitu.
Yeah.
Na hiki lazima iangaliwe. Ukiangalia seka the silent generation wenye wako around 9% of the world. Hao ni watu walikuwa wanapigania vitu zao. Hao wengine 9% in the world. So hao wengine wakakuja wakadoze. Sasa ndio tumeamka because sometimes history tends to repeat itself.
That's
right. So sisi wenyewe tumezoea wazazi wetu wakiambiwa hii na hii itafanyika, hii na haifanyiki. Sisi ndio watu wa kusema ni either ufanye ama ukae nje.
My God.
Hakuna kufumble, hakuna katikati, ni black and white. Juu hakuna vile utashinda umefile returns zako inamaanisha umepea government a certain amount of money, alafu hakuna kitu anadu. Ni kukula, ni kutoa hii na hii na hii. Azin tunasaidiana nini? Si uenda basi, enda ufanye private practice ama kitu kingine. Si ati kutusumbua hapo. So kama unafogoza kakando. Yeah.
You guys are not understood.
Yes, we are not understood. Unajua, yes, parenthood seek to raise. But sasa ni open minded kuona mtu yeye anataka nini. Yusi kila saa namfinya narudia. So hiyo ni nini inamfanya shinda kirudia. Ukiunderstand hiyo utakuwa umesolve. Inakuwa simple hivi.
So hivyo ndio kudila nini?
Understand kenye tunadu, solve, tuendelee.
Help.
Simple business.
Yes, Ken.
I think parents don't misunderstand almost everything. As much as we honor parents, unapata there is a difference between kulea mtoi na kugrow na huyo mtoi. Many parents wanalea mtoi.
Repeat that.
Kuna difference ya kulea mtoi na kugrow na huyo mtoi. Many parents they don't grow with the kid. ni kumlea like a basic need kimzazi na mtoto. So unapata watu hii Kenya wanatafuta ni that love.
And you say that one again before.
Ile growth I want to grow this kid. Hiyo hakunanga generation yetu, very less people wamepata hiyo kind of love. Growth. Unapata mzee ameingia kwa nyumba, watu wote wametoka kwa TV wamekimbia bedo. Una kazi ya mtoi kwenda kuhang out na mabeste wake. Huyo mtoi akigrow apate chance, atatoka tu. Ataenda kujitafutia life yenye anadai. Which parents wanaona huyo mtoto amekuwa kichwa ngumu mno. Ni ile love ndo anatafuta. So many parents wanakosa in that place. Napo ndio misunderstanding yote inatokea. To me,
and is it the reason as why you people did what you did according to you?
Ukiangalia sure, because ukiangalia even the government officials ni age ya wazazi wetu. So ile misunderstanding iko kwa wazazi wetu, iko kwa hao tu bado. Ni kama kwa kadamu, sijui generation yenyu the millennials, sijui mlilelewa aje, mnajaribu kuipost kwetu.
Niko platform moja na
Adios.
Siwaruke.
niache msinileme.
Wewe baki tu kwa millennials. But unapata pia wao wako hivyo. Number 2, parents they don't see like kids who grow. Hata wakuwa wakubwa aje, mtoto ni mtoto, unaona? Sisi our generation, by the way, if I be fair, we are so brilliant kuliko hata millennials. Mind zetu ziko way too sharp. Why?
Ni kwa sababu jenini yenu imeninia sana, imeadvance sana na hizi vitu.
Which hiyo ndio imetupatia that sharp mind. And that's how we are above you. Utapata mzazi anakuja kukuuliza colog iko wapi kwa simu. Hadi colog, tuko serious.
Simu inakuanga yako na sisi mzazi.
Anaamini hadi akili ya Gen Z.
Seriously?
Na ukitaka kuamini, unacheck hizi smart TV. Patia mzazi remote, apeleke YouTube, ajui. Kuja nionyeshe inafinywa wapi.
Mimi nilande ado ejua kushina na tupanishwa.
Unaona? So, even in kaladi masomo, tumesoma vitabu more than the millennials when it comes to studies. Let me prove. Kidaga kimemozea. Look with this current government. Betrayal in the city. Look with this current government. Kigogo. Look with this current government. Zote ziko. Sunaona. Ukiingia kwa science unapata science siku hizo wanafunza more technologies even in the universities.
AI.
Hizo za wazazi wetu sijui walikuwa wanasoma na kuni, wanawasha moto, wanasoma kitabu, hapo hata kwa
unachora kwa grao bana.
Unaona? So even in mind, parents tend to think that they're more brilliant than us. Yes, I know parents can see far than where we can see. Where father can see, which I cannot see. But you parents need us to get the knowledge we have, more so in this current world. Na sisi tunahitaji tu for experience peke yake. Si kitu kingine.
Okay. Quickly, one word, just describe a Gen Z. Or rather, describe yourself in the shoe of a Gen Z. Very quick. Let me start with him.
A disruptor.
A disruptor. What do you mean?
Disrupting. Putting things out of order from the normal order they have been. Getting out of the box.
Okay, I love that because in this context, yes, the disruption was there.
Yes.
Out of the norm.
Yes.
Okay. What describe one word?
Jack of all trades.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, with Gen Z you can do anything. Like we believe you can do anything. Hiyo nayo tumejiaminia sana. Mimi personally nimejiaminia na ndio nilianza na kusema Jack of all trades. Tunajiaminia. Tumejiaminia vibaya sana.
Wow. And it's true cause kama yeye nimesikia akona gifts ngapi.
By the way pia tunakuanga na gifts mingi. Okay, mimi sijui if ni talent ama ni gift. Wacha tuseme ni gift. Tumezaliwa tu hivyo. Like you find that you can do a lot of things. Like you can kama sasa mimi need camera, you know, I'm a photographer. Ni venye bado sija ingia kwa ground. But you know, as in I can do media, I can do I can sing, I can dance. You know, as in
hapo kwa kusing takushika mahali. Umejuza.
Yeah, so unapata sisi kama Gen Z,
Yeah.
we have things within us
That are out of what we as your parents had. Because I agree with that. To what extent you find most of the millennials, what they went to school for. Okay, like for example, secretarial. Kuanzia ile siku ulizaliwa hata before uzaliwe wewe Gen Z. Akitu bado ni secretary.
Nakulianga pension hapo.
Bana. I mean, it's not, and most of them wamekwama akili, wamekwama maisha, wamekwama do. Most of the millennials, and speaking of it, I agree with that. Millennials, I mean, Gen Z's ni ngumu walalenja. Because you can be able to do A, B, C, and all that. So
alafu pia hii generation yetu hii Gen Z pia tumeona tuko na cheat codes mingi. Like, you know, kuna trading, sijui kuna Binance, unasikia sijui cryptocurrency. Like uwezi kuna online writing, uwezi lala njaa. Ukifika tu hivi chini ufikirie business idea, basi uko mbele.
Wow.
Unaenda kazi, shida tu ni implementation, lakini na ukipata kitu inakusupport vizuri, then you're good to go.
Wow. Yeah. Amazing. One word for I describe.
Don't guess.
Guy, hiyo nao si uongo.
Utapata Gen Z amevalia Crocs amekuja Sunday service. We don't care about wenye wasota bonga. Sisi tunapenda kuwa real.
Which is good.
Tupende tu venye tuko. Tutakuja na dread, sisi tutaona big issue. Unajua wazazi wanaonanga dread ni wakora huko.
Kwa mungiki.
Sisi tuko fit.
Mara usijui.
Msijaribu kunikanyanga hapa juu niko na dread zilinyolewa last month na zimerudishwa tena. I mean,
sisi ni don't care. We don't care about hizi masomo. Sijui mnatuambia sijui so many. Masomo siku hizi tunatumianga God, ukora na street, akili ya street.
Yeah, for making it.
So we don't care about sijui masomo nini. Whether ulianguka ama ulipata. Lexus siku hizi zinaendeshwa na wase wa D+. Backbenchers.
True.
No, we don't care about masomo. Utupeleke shule, ukose kutupeleka shule tutalala njaa.
Yeah.
Utukasirikie, utufukuze kwa nyumba, tutaishi tu bado fiti. We don't care.
Hapo na agree 100%, and you see that's one of the advantages you guys have, because even in life, for you to be able to attract what is meant to make your life move, you need that level of don't care attitude. Unaona? One thing about millennials, na ni sisi, okay, majority of the millennials I know are very calculative, and the Gen X's very calculative. Before I put my money kwa hiyo Bitcoin, hebu nipe a whole year's class. Ya vile sapoteza do. Gen Z, pap, do iko.
Alafu unaenda mbali, mwambie kupatie 50 bob. Hiyo 50 bob ni ya nini? Unaenda kunipigia hesabu ya 50 bob shilingi 10.
I tell you.
Sisi hatuonangi loss ya kutumia hizo. So long as it's investment. Utapata mtu amerusha hata for example kwa betting. Amekado yake yote. Bila kufikiria mara mbili. Unapeperuka tu.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's amazing. I believe you're getting inspired. You're loving the show. I am loving and enjoying it myself. And as we come back, I'd like us to talk more about the church and the political arena and what really the relationship the Gen Zs have with the political arena and the changes that we are seeing, and also the disappointment that they feel they had with the church, or they still have with the church, and the lack of involvement, first-hand involvement in what has been happening in the last 3 weeks in our country, Kenya. Please don't touch that dial. We'll be back. Welcome back. In case you missed this auspicious, beautiful show, we are here on set. I am here on set again today with a couple of young, brilliant minds with me on set, and I'm excited. If you happen to miss this, you can go on my YouTube channel, Juliet Bernard Akama, and you'll be able to get the whole of the discussion we're having this afternoon with the Gen Zs. And the topic of this day is the voice of the Gen Zs, of course, in our country, Kenya. And very quickly, we move on. You guys are enjoying yourself? You're loving it?
Yes.
I'm happy. Yaki mnanikipoa mko hapa peke yangu most of the time, but I thank God. Yeah, you guys are here today. Let's dive in now into hotter matters. What led to us knowing the Gen Z's match is the finance bill. Okay? Yeah. There's that thing called the finance bill, especially maybe for someone who's watching us and is not a Kenyan, or maybe is in abroad or whichever part of the world they are watching us from. There's this finance bill. In a nutshell, tell us one of the things that you felt was out of the box for that finance bill. Or me, by the way, I'll just be frank. Most of the people that were fighting this finance bill, did they even read it? Ama ni ile tu twende tukademonstrate, mnajikuta bubu wende hadi wakashutiwa labda wako wanajua hiyo finance bill iko na nini. See, you know, there's that possibility. But just to start off, do you feel that the finance bill was well understood by those that were fighting for it, you guys, the Gen Zs, number one? Number two, what is that thing that was in that finance bill that you felt was unfair or out of the box, or you felt yapana, we have a right to protest against it? Let me start with Akili.
So the finance bill had a lot of issues in it. The Gen Zs hatujajulikana juu ya finance bill, tumejulikana from employment issues. But sisi tumekuwa saku and out of the box. So issue na finance bill, it was that it was being influenced by geopolitics to answer from there. That we need to pay a lot of taxes to whatever we borrowed. So issue na so the common thing that was the issue was accountability. Yes, we are trying to raise funds from the finance bill, which is the budget for every year. And what are we doing with the finances? The issue was not actually the paying of the taxes. The issue that I had a lot of problems with was the motor vehicle tax, which was actually removed due to our voices. Because how do you pick something copy pasted from whatever other countries have done using the medium term revenue strategy and just put it in our country, not knowing the demographic of people who actually have cars? And hata zima Gen Z kuna wasa wako na mandai kabisa, alafu unaanza kutuvinya. So I believe that was one of the issues that made me actually go on X and speak about the finance bill in itself.
Okay. Unaamini kila mtu alikuwa anajua, ama una feel tu kuna wale tu twende tufuatane, those that follow the upepo?
Kwa life kuna wase type mbili, kuna wase wanajua na kuna wase watafuata, but only law at least walifanya voices zao zisikike, hata kwa wajui kitu iko ndani wanasikika.
Hata wale walidedi hata hiyo bias
sad, lakini walisikika.
Oh my God, amazing. Anto, what do you think?
I feel like your finance bill yote, it was so aggressive. In a way that inatufinya, unajua si bill ya kwanza ati kukua
iko na issue.
But hii hapana, hii ilikuja ikakua too much. So issue ya mimi zangu ni mingi.
Okay, taja moja major
ya sanitary towels. Yes. Already kuna watu hawaizi afford.
True.
Like kuna mtu wenyewe hiyo 70 bob hana. Lakini tena bado unataka kuitax, sasa tuanze kulipishwa sijui more than 100. It does not just sit right with us. So that's why tunapigania haki yetu. Yes.
Okay. Do you feel like a majority of the people did not have a knowledge of what they are fighting for ingawaji wako huko? Kuna ka trend kamekuwa kakienda TikTok, kanasema kajamaa kanasema hata kama sijaisoma, hata kama sijui, sitaki. Have you seen that trending?
And maybe tuseme hiyo wiki ya kwanza, time yenye maandamano ilianza, I feel like si kila mtu alikuwa anajua what was going on. But hiyo situation ililetwa. So at least kawe ni Gen Z by now ama by the second week, ulikuwa unafaa ukuwe na knowledge. Hata kama hiyo time ya kwanza ulikuwa tu unaenda ukifreelance, iko sawa, lakini at least by hiyo the second week ulikuwa unafaa ukuwe na knowledge. Juu sasa
udwanzi si kila saa.
Si kila saa. At least ujue hata mbona unapigania hii haki yako, ujue ndio mtu atakuja kuuliza hii finance bill unaiona aje. Sina tu ukuwe na content.
True.
So maybe wanajua hiyo wiki ya kwanza tunaweza wapea time out sawa, amkuwa mnajua, but by now hata kama upendi politics hata mimi sipendi politics lakini I had to I had to know.
Nice. Ken, what do you feel about that final? Okay, let me just put you on the spot. One thing that you felt was he mentioned about the motto what? Yeah, she has mentioned about the paths. Wewe tuambie kama ni bread. Wewe ni Muluya?
Mimi ni Mkamba.
Muluya sina issues.
But before niseme. Rest in peace to our heroes.
I know. Well, I was to give you guys that bit. Yeah, thank you for coming in. And
we love you so much.
Yeah.
So to me, in common ni tax. Because most of our generations tumesoma free education.
Yeah.
Na tumegrow tukiwa na parents wakisafa. So unakuja kutuadia tax.
Yeah.
Watoto wetu hata tutawasomesha na nini? Si already tumeshasoma, tumekuwa na free education.
Yeah.
Kuongeza tax doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah.
Tunatetea generation yenye inakuja from sisi. Which then they don't understand. Wao shatengeneza generation yao.
Yeah.
No. So I felt like it to limit. Ndio upate mtu lazima kukuwe na marriage.
Yeah.
Hata huyo wife utamkipaje? Uwezi. That's why unapata kunile emotion ya we don't fear anything apart from marriage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ina go around by the way.
Na ujimoto.
Ana nini yo?
Na ujimoto.
Hizo ndio vitu tunaogopa peke yake.
Ujimoto ni nini yo?
Ujimoto.
Ujimoto.
Ujimoto ndakuchoma. Mimi unakunyanga kwanza hivi unabana babaka unajiuliza
waja. Okay, nikana float hapo lakini acha tu nijifanye na flow. Ni sawa.
So unapata.
Yeah.
Tunaogopa kupata hao watu juu one hatutapata school fees ya kwa.
I get you. Yeah.
Tutapata hata doya kubaba ya uniform.
Yeah.
Hata kulisha huyo wife na huyo mtu yeye hatuwezi.
Is an issue.
So unapata hiyo tax doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah.
Okay. Very quickly, one. Okay. What's your deadliest disappointment with this government? Finance bill tushaongelelea. Kitu tu mmoja yenye unafili gava hapana. Even if you'll have to point out on anyone, just do it. What is one of your deadliest disappointments? Wakili, let me start with you.
Lack of accountability. Inchi kona do mob sana.
I know.
Inchi kona do mob sana. Kama there was a statistic I believe in the past years that we lose around 8 billion yearly on traffic jams. Due infrastructure yetu haija grow. If you compare countries like Rwanda and other countries who have better roads, we will be losing, yes, there's traffic jams, but we'll be losing less on traffic jams.
Yeah.
So we have lack of accountability. Tunapewa doza project na additional contractor. Kesi inadai.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine. Na by the way kuna hii kitu hata above hizi vitu zote zenye za finance bill and all that, bado mamshahara zao zimeongezewa wasi. I mean, it's not even fair. Yeah, Anto, what is one of your deadliest disappointment?
Government haitaki ku reason. Na pia haitaki kuwa practical. Yeah.
Okay, just expound on it.
The whole thing is sisi tunataka ashuke kidogo, akuje apumue hewa yetu kidogo tu. To reason na yeye. Okay? To reason, tumwambie venye tunataka na yeye atuambie venye anataka, tukue on the same line.
Yeah.
Si ndio? Kwa sababu there's no way atashinda akisema the government is for the people, blah blah blah. We are the people.
Yeah, right.
We are the people.
Yeah.
When we talk or when we voice our opinions, hataki kusikia. Na yeye ndio alisema the government is for the for the people. So as in tunataka tu wakuwe reasonable, realistic na practical. Yes.
And this guy that tunaongelelea about si rich kid. Our president Ruto is not a rich kid. Kama hawa wengine wenye tumekuwa wakikalia kwa hizo viti. Uni jamaa amekula shida, anajua mali. Jamaa wa wheelbarrow ile yenye alikuwa anashinda kitu show, mali alikuwa. Una get? Ni mtu anajua kuhustle, alikuwa kange. Is it? One time. Kitu kaa hiyo.
Nilisikia alikuwa anauza mayai.
Wanauza ni mayai ama ni kange. Azina shai hustle, ashai kwa huku down. So wale wase wenye wako huku down, wakina mama mboga wenye alikuwa anashinda akipatia na examples now, ni ile point yenye wakiitana anafaa ku feel first hand. because at the end of the day ume experience kitu the longer part of your life, ukipata 2-3 days 2 years aufai kusahau, una get. Yeah, of course he has been in politics for some time, but now that he has been a president for almost 2 years, in August he'll be 2 years, does not mean he has forgotten who he was. You're getting it? So I agree with you. There is that point of kushuka and reasonability. Na yeye kwanza kushuka yake ifai kukua hata forced. Inafaa kukua.
If ikuwe tu aifanye tu hivyo voluntarily.
Because anajua I've been there. Yeah. He knows where he has been. I think I love that. What do you think, Ken?
Bongo nyingi.
Your deadliest disappointment.
Allow me to say this.
Yeah.
Ruto.
Go ahead.
If he's not lying, he's flying.
I love that.
Hadi kitu inaonekana. Okay, now for instance, I won't go back to many things.
Yeah.
Let me just talk about the incident that happened juzi. Kulikuwa na massacre Kithurai. That's one of the things
I know.
Everyone knows.
Yeah, no. It was.
Unaenda dialogue unasema kukuwa na kitu kama hiyo.
Imagine.
Hiyo ni uongo tu iko peupe.
Seriously.
Now, ukiangalia kwa budget ya the travels and hizo vitu zote, na the loan alichukua.
Yeah.
Akiuliza the accountability,
hakuna.
Ni uongo tu. So to me, disappointment mob ni uongo promises.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That one I agree with you, because you see at the end of the day lazima danganye ndio akave zima shimo zote zenye mnasema. Nugget. Which does not make it right. It does not, absolutely. It doesn't. So the political future of this country. Okay, let's talk about the church. You guys are church guys, okay? Sincerely speaking and openly speaking, what is that thing you've felt? Has the church been well involved in this matter of the finance bill and what has been happening in our country? Because most of the Gen Zs as I've had, nyi kama mko church mtatrue, wale wenye Gen Zs wengi wanasema hata wajui church ni ya kazi gani. Una get, openly speaking, what do you think? Has the church failed you guys? Has it failed its own people? Has it failed to speak up when it should have spoken up? Can I start with you, baby girl, or I give you time?
Okay.
Yeah, to pay wakili time this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
The church has failed, especially where they allowed to give a platform for politics in church. So hapo ndio nina feel yenyewe hapo hawakufanya kitu poa, because church ni kama hosi. You know, kila mtu anakuja na mashida zake. Useme mimi nakuja ku seek God. I want a spiritual leading. Unaona, like nothing to do with politics, like at all, nothing to do with mambo ya dunia, acha niite hivyo. You know, juu ninakuja ninataka Mungu anisaidie.
That's right.
I want to come pray. Lakini sasa wewe umeleta okay, ni sawa, politicians, it's fine, guy kujeni kanisa. We do not take offense of you church, right? But umekuja church, don't come to do politics. Okay? Just go there, abudu Mungu wako, then leave. Politics fanya Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, working days. Wewe chapa politics zako safi kabisa. Alafu ukiingia church, please let's respect the altar kwa sababu pia unapata sasa wamechafua altar. Okay, ni sawa mnataka kupeana offering, no tujue mmefika and all that.
Church.
And it is fine. Tuna accept, we accept it. Lakini sasa don't want anything in return. Msituonyeshe ati ni charity. Bana na sayo wewe unajua si charity. Just don't do it. Hebu peana na moyo moja.
One thing I love you're saying, though una try kuitoa vizuri sana, ni ati hawa watu ubai mapasi na do. Unaona? I think the problem is the pastors. Because for anyone to come to Sound of Abundance Church and mount the altar, Rev B must have agreed on the list. Okay? So hawa wase wakikuja church na waekwe kwa bench kawa shirika kawaida, hata kata katikati ama mwisho.
Wakaenyu ama
unaona? But sasa most of the time si mapasi ndio waleta mbele na inakaa big deal, so and so ako church leo. As in why? Kwani Holy Ghost? Kwani God? So I think also you're trying to be nice, but that is what I've gotten from it.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Sitaki kukuja kuambiwa tumeambiwa tukusalimie. No, I'm very peaceful.
Yeah.
Alafu pia you see the moment wameanza kucorrupt church in that way, you'll feel unapata nini wana sidetrack spiritual purpose ya church goers.
Yeah.
Okay? So mtu kama mimi I'm a believer of Sound of Abundance Church, and I believe my prophet. Nikianza kuona ameanza kukua corrupt, kulin towards na ninamwamini, hata nitaacha.
I know.
Nitaacha na niseme ai hapana, si hivi nilikuwa ninataka.
I know.
So yeah, I feel like wakiendelea hivyo.
That's how you feel they have felt.
Yeah.
Ken, how about you?
Actually to me I think church hata sio shida. It is the leaders.
The leaders, the political
that
leaders?
Means the men of God and who was our pembele. I think they are so desperate.
The church? The church?
More so the pastors.
Yeah, I want that distinction.
Be direct.
Yeah.
You are so desperate. Mkiona kadhaa moja hivi from politics.
Hata siku hizi mpaka mchele, imagine.
Akili imechanganikiwa.
Food. Yeah.
But nitasema tu hivi, not all churches. There are some churches we know that they do not entertain such nonsense. For instance, Sound of Abundance.
Yeah.
It doesn't condone those nonsense. Wako so straightforward. Two, I think wamepatia the politicians a kind of a mantle. It's like wao ni God. Unaona? Which wanawachukua kawa tu so special. These are just human beings ka sisi. Wakikuja waketi na huko kwa hizo viti zingine. Ni nini? Kama ni do, watu wako na do huko nje.
Yeah.
So wakae tu na hizo vitu za wamekuja kuabudu God. I think the leaders wa church ama pastors are discouraged sana kwa God because wanatuonyesha these politicians are more bigger than God.
Yeah, true. Very true.
So sisi kama mayouth ama tu si matin, tutaka hivi tuone hii ni ujinga. Let us worship our God mwenye tunajua kivyetu kwa nyumba. Either way, church ni roho yetu. No. So the leaders ndio wame-corrupt church and they have allowed that corruption to enter the ministries. Yeah. As much as kwa Bible kuna mambo na politics, to me politics si mbaya. Even in the Bible kulikuwa na politics. Walikuwa napiga kura. Si mbaya. But now how they carry it and when I bring kwa house ya God is totally against the Bible.
Yeah. Wow, I love that.
Church si ni kila mse. Church ni wadau, ni siwe yenye tuko hapa, ni siwe yenye wako huko. So times za Bible unaangalia waseka kina Elijah. Ahaba kifambo niko na wewe. Hakuna kunyamaza. But sasa msana ndatu kando pasi na nyamaza. Pasi amekula mchele.
Imagine.
Pasi unapewa do uombe in favor of this particular person. Ati usongeshe wadau wa vote side. Juu religion inatumika kama system ya kuvotisha wase into a certain kind of way. Na hiyo si kitu God yenye anataka.
Kabisa.
Kwanza God is not against civic rights. So enough that the voices of the church who are the leaders with influence ndo agenzi wanaangalia. Awangali churches wanaangalia voices of the church. So if the voices of the church are quiet, then it becomes a whole fiasco. Msana anasema we left church lakini hatukuacha God. Juu anaangalia mimi nimeenda church pasi unapewa mjamaa ongea na anaongea upuzi.
Yeah, na ni mse ule mwenye unajua alivotile yes. Unacheki?
Haya, anafungua mfuko anatoa do kadhaa. Upa sana direction. Si mimi naweza omba, si niko na Holy Ghost, nibaki mtaani. Unapata church iko na mahama mimi jawazae. Wazao wamenyamaza. So inakuwa noma kabisa.
Wazeni waoge kwa sababu si ni hizi magenex na lost generation.
Wakiwa na makosa hawezi sema. Na sijui mbona.
Atipasi atakukas, atijua umebonga amekula mchele.
Unacheki hiyo story ya mchele by the ni real. Time Prezo aliingia kwa government. Mli realize mapasi sana walikuwa wanaenda State House. Do you remember? Hiyo ni mchele. Ni mdemo
ama pasi wanafaa tu wasalimiwe tu kidogo.
Unacheki most of them but being one of them I tend to feel to some extent I agree with the Gen Zs that kuna mali church imeangusha big time wa Kenya, you know, not being, you know, aside from the politics, so that tukue na sauti kuweza ku rebuke the politicians when they go wrong. Okay, very quickly also, I'll want us to wrap up with the fallen heroes, as you had mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
But what is the political future of Kenya? What do you guys think is the political future of Kenya with what you guys have started? We are calling it the revolution. All right. What is the political future of Kenya according to Ken, according to Antoinette, according to Wakili? What do you think, Regan? What do you think is the political future of Kenya? Let me just start out with you.
Cultural shift. Tribeless, partyless, leaderless.
I love that. I've seen that trending.
Yeah.
Hiyo
ndio kitu inasonga saa hii. Mimi nitakuangalia juu ya merit. Unaweza cheza na finance. Tunakuweka hapo kwa finance manage juu zetu.
Sindio?
Unaweza angalia wasawa sports na vitu zenye inafaa. Kama ni arts, tunafaa kuona kuna movies za Kenya zenye zinaendelea mbele.
Right.
I mean, it's a whole thing yenye inafana na pan-Africanism. That we are building Kenya and we are building Africa using leaders that are based on merit.
Yeah.
Si ati kuangalia ni wakwetu, si wakwetu, hii sura inakaa hivi. No. We're not doing that. The political future is that there should be a cultural shift on people looking at merit other than these other separating factors. Not tukikuwa na hiyo, everything will move ahead. Yeah.
Tebu niulize tu out of ignorance, okay, because I'm a millennial, let me hide there now. Out of ignorance, is it true that you guys didn't have a leader in all this?
Tuna lila hata sahi.
Kwa hiyo kitu ni kweli.
Na
unajua millennial haezi songa bila mtu mwenye anamuongoza.
Unajua
millennial si mtu
sana. Alikufa lakini yeye waongea.
Kuna wengine wako hapa kwa show na ni walilele. Let me look at the Gen Zs. Yeah? I'm telling you, most of the millennials have to have leadership. You guys, you didn't even have a leader. So that is even why when the president was saying that you guys, you should have a sitting with him, you didn't have anyone that you can bring on.
In fact, hata wenye walienda kuongea na preso, si atu
una get?
Au si leaders, hao ni watu walichukuliwa tu.
Unaona?
Walijipeleka.
Walijipeleka.
Kuna rice.
Hao ni vibele mbele.
Wale kula mchele kama.
Kula mchele.
And so what is the political future? Had you wrapped up? I think you gave it a very weighty thing, eh? Yeah. What is the political future of Kenya?
Mine is not even different from what Regan has said. I completely agree with him.
Yeah.
Kila kitu amesema. Sana hapo hivyo kwa tribe. Manze we don't care at yours. At when ati Mkamba wewe ni Mkikuyu, sijui lazima akalie kiti, deputy wake lazima akwe. No, we don't want that. Sisi tunataka development.
Yeah.
That's what we want. Ukituitisha tukupe na sisi tuone mazao ya kile tumekupea. Okay?
Yeah.
Hatutakataa kulipa tax because you know what, we are citizens and we abide by the law.
Yeah.
Hata Biblia inasema give Caesar what belongs to
Caesar, yeah.
So we will pay taxes. We will do everything that you want, but pia sisi tunataka tuone results.
Okay.
Yeah, so I nataka government yenye inaleta matokeo, not just saying without doing.
Amazing.
Yes.
Ken?
One, this government equally dissolved because the same bloodline since 1963 to date.
Yeah.
The same line. Dissolved that government.
Yeah. Simple.
Simple. That is the true story. Not there is a picture I came across. Jomo Kenyatta, Kibaki, Moi, and Uhuru Kadogo. Ina simplify kulikuwa na another ni kama kampango ya kando ya line venye kataenda,
unaona?
Let's dissolve hii kitu, bring other new leaders, jua young leaders wenye wanajua nini technology and the studies zenye tumesoma na anajua what we need.
Amazing.
Another government in short. Yeah.
I love that because at the end of the day kuhandle shida ni kungoa mti na roots. Una get? Ukisha ikati hapa juu sita grow tena hivyo to the same tree, kama ilikuwa mango ni mango. Unaona? Haita change. I think that is amazing. I am proud of my set. I am proud of the brains we are here with.
Thank you.
Yeah, and this is a sad moment, yeah. The fallen heroes, the 41 souls, starting with Miliona jana ama ni juzi ilikuwa nini ya Rex.
Yeah.
Ashazikwa.
Yeah.
Memorial.
Memorial jana.
Uliona ile burial yenye ilikuwa jana hivi kwa sijui nani alikuwa Kirinyaga?
Yeah.
Is it Kirinyaga or where? One of the guys yesterday also was bad. It was sad. It was, and the parents and the people, the family were crying. Unaifeel. Mtoi 20-year-old, 21. Yeah. What do you have to tell the families of the fallen heroes in your own words? And in the future, what would you have to tell those? Because unaona wenye walipatwa na hizo mabullet, just to be frank and open, ni wale wase walikuwa mbele, kifua mbele, atuogopi ule jamaa wangu mimi kwa huyo jamaa anaweza tacommit. Mara nasikia amededi, mara nasikia sijui nini ule Mr. Speaker sir, huyo mjamaa alinibamba ni aje. Mnamkumbuka?
Yeah.
Mara nasikia yuko hai, mara nasikia hayuko hai, I don't know. But at the end of the day, there are those that have already passed. And they were the kifua mbele ones. Those ones that were forefront. I don't fear. No, umeshika gun. Shauri yako. Do Kenya unataka kudu. And they died fighting for the rights of Kenyans as Gen Zs. What do you have to tell them?
Number one, is send all condolences to the family.
Yeah.
Tunataka justice. There is no way we can have 2 days to catch criminals and 3 weeks to catch police officers. We cannot have that in this country.
Yeah.
It's a country ruled by the constitution. Maandamano yamekubalika, not killing.
Yeah.
Even if they were in protected areas doesn't mean you kill them because they were weaponless.
Absolutely.
Washike wapeleke kotini. If they are guilty, they'll be taken as such.
Just to cut you short, one of the guys that was shot that Tuesday that was very bad had a flag. They had said kama utatokeleza hiyo siku, you should not be shot if you have a Kenyan flag. Huyo jamaa alianguka na flag. That was wrong. So wrong. So wrong. The guy is armless. Ana gun, hana rungu, wewe uko na gun. Nini unamshuti kichwa? Ukishuti mse kichwa umeshamwa wewe, huyo jamaa hafai kuishi. I mean, yeah, just pick it up.
So that guy who died with the flag, that was a patriot.
Yeah.
The ones we have in leadership are not patriots, and we need justice immediately. Yes.
Amazing. Thank you. Anto, what do you have to say to the family and those that have already gone?
I pass my condolences, and I'm really sorry that happened.
Yeah.
It was not right.
Yeah.
Not right at all. No matter how they want to justify it, it was not right. And to the police, please mwache tu kuwa na bure. Kwa sababu honestly hao watu wenye wamekufa, I feel like hawakuwa na makosa.
Yeah.
Sioni kama wamekufa juu wamefanya makosa. So please mwache kuwa watu, cause ebu imagine they don't even have empathy.
Yeah.
Hiyo ndio kitu inanishtua sana, because there is this clip, sijui kama mmeona, ya dem fulani alikuwa medic, alikuwa anajaribu kusaidia wenye wameshutiwa and all that.
Yeah.
Sasa anaenda kuambia polisi akiwacheni kushoot watu ovyo kwa sababu ni wengi, hadi mapolisi wenzenyu tunajaribu kuwashughulikia pale.
No.
But polisi alisema aje, bado hatujaanza. Hiyo kitu ilini hata sijui.
It was that was heartless.
It was so heartless.
Yeah.
So please have empathy. Imagine huyo ni mtoto wako. Anashutiwa ovyo. Yeah, it's so sad.
And hao tu lazima tu wako tu na majenzi kwao.
Of course.
Wako tu na watu
majenzi. Alafu unafanya hivyo.
Yeah.
Manzi.
Yeah. Because everyone that died, I'm telling you, Rex ndio ni kama mzae. Alikuwa 20 what? 28? 29. Hao wengine wote ni watoi 2021, 22, 23, 12 mpaka kulikuwa na katoi in really.
Huyo hata hakuwa maandamano, huyo
ilimkutana huko.
Ebu tafadhali tukue
Yeah. As much as I would say maybe those policemen are working under instruction, wameambiwa wafanyeni hivi, kuna ingine tu inavuka mpaka. Where is the place of the rubber bullets? You're getting wapi? Yeah. Where is the place of excessive use of the ile water ya kujikuna ile ndio wasee watoroke? You're getting. It didn't have to get to that point.
Shooting, yeah.
Plus by now they have to know that we are peaceful. Manze sisi hata hatutaki kufanyia mtu vibaya. Hatuna ill motives.
Yeah.
Sisi tuko tu sawa, very peaceful, kwa sababu ukiangalia maandamano ya week 1. So peaceful.
Yeah, hata ya week 3.
Yeah, until watu sijui ninasikia ati watu waliambiwa wakuje wa nini waanze vurugu, walitumwa. So I don't know what happened, but we are very peaceful. Mtuache, kaini stick to your lane. Sisi tu stick to our lane. Msituue bure. Msitu tupeni tia gas zote mnataka. Tuko ready. Kuweka nilisikia sasa tunamwagilia mask nini vinegar.
Yes. Ina repel.
Yeah.
My.
So tip tupeni tia gas zote zenye mnataka, lakini please live bullets tuwekeni kando.
Absolutely. And called for. There's no point of shooting someone kwa kichwa. Anyone that is shot on the head cannot survive. Hawezi. Na hata akisurvive atakuwa cabbage. Atakuwa mtu hawezi jisaidia. Ken, tell us. Fallen heroes, word for the family and just anyone that you'd like to talk to.
The fallen heroes are our brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
And it's painful.
Right.
It's painful.
Right.
And, sorry to the families of this strong. They died fighting for our rights and your rights. And ni sad.
Absolutely.
Ni sad. Unapata mseme gongo risasi brain iko kwa barabara.
Imagine.
Naona. Kuna huyo madha Githurai wanafunga kibanda na mtoto wake.
Imagine. Kakaenda.
Wakaangusha wote wawili. Huyo mtoto wa Ronga. And then preso na keti hapo unauliza, is he dead?
Is he dead?
Akili.
Nasema ati hii ndio kitu oi ati akiingia kwa office alimake sure police wamekuwa independent.
Cause
ni sawa umewapea independence yenye wanataka. It's fine, but remember you are the father of this country.
I know.
If something like that happens, kwanza unafaa wikemee kabisa na uwavute kazi wote. Because you can't allow such a thing to happen. So aprezo hapo ameniangusha.
I'll say this. Ndio shoot mtu mepewa order.
That's true.
Shoot, right? Who is the chief of defense forces? Ni preso. No. So it means your order ilitoka kwake. Shoot to kill. 2, military wanafaa kulinda nchi. Si ndani. Nje ya borders na huko. Umeleta ama KDF hapo. There is a video of that nini Karau, one of the snipers. Kipigwa na majenzi akatabwa siri zote. He's an old man. Ni mzazi hadi kimwangalia hivi unaona? So inamaanisha pia makarao pia nyinyi mnabeba ujinga. Let me just speak arrogantly because it's painful to lose wase very young futures. Anu wametupigania.
And their boldness speaks that there's some leadership skills in them.
But pia si ati wao pekee ndo walikuwa frontline. Kuna wengine wamepigwa marisasi wakiwa katikati. Si watu wa frontline pekee. So it means we were all courageous.
Right.
When we lose our fear, they lose their power.
Wow.
So rest in peace to our comrades, to our heroes. We love you so much. Till we meet again.
Yeah. So very quickly as we round up, personally I've enjoyed this set. I want you to give one word to the Gen Z and to Mr. President. Just one word nicely. Ile tu yani tu ya heshima. Unaweza mshonini ukiambiwa sasa uko na 1 minute mbele ya President Ruto as a Gen Z and as Regan, what would you say? And also speak to your Gen Z, your fellows. Abu ongeleshe dakika moja. Dakika tu kido in a snapshot and then to round up.
Okay. To the Gen Zs, let's be strategy full. We're tribeless, partyless, leaderless, but let us have strategy to move forward. To the President, don't carry us as fools. We're people who are wise. Come down to our level or we shape you up in the future. Thank you.
Pass. Anto.
The Gen Zs, we are very proud. Yes. Keep up the good work. Itajipa. Sooner or later. Tusififie. Keep up the consistency. We are heading somewhere. To the President, Mr. President, kuja tupumue hewa moja. Tafadhali. Shuka tu kidogo. We reason and be practical.
Yes. Amazing. Ken, what do you have to say? Just be nice. Be nice. Right.
Unity.
Amen.
To President Ruto. be wise. Yeah.
Wisdom. Yani utaipita hapo.
Nikipita hapo karibu.
Utaleta ile chiko ndani utaitoa.
Si anajua kenye si majenzi tunataka, so just be wise and do that.
Yeah. Wow, I've had a blast, a beautiful time with these young, vibrant minds in this show where I call it Royalty Divine Women's Show. I just had to come and sit down with them and hear their minds on the Christian platform because they are church goers, and also myself in my platform as a pastor and as a woman of God, just to speak about what has been happening in our nation. And I believe above everything, God is going to heal our land. That is our prayer, and that has always been the belief that we have at the backside of it. If everything is happening by force, our nation can never move forward. If everything is happening by pressure, our nation can never move forward. Like now, every Tuesday and Thursday, businesses are not going. We have so much looting and so much goons going around and destroying the good works of our people in Kenya. So there's never anything good that comes from riots and fights. And I believe that being as adults, we can be able to sit down and have a talk. Si lazima vita, si lazima kelele, si lazima watu ende kwa streets waka riot ndio wasikike ndio finance bill yekwe chini. So speaking as a woman of God and as the church, I'd like to say we are praying for our country, Kenya. And I believe by the grace of God, our beautiful nation is going to get healing. Healing in the economy, healing in the people, healing in the political arena, healing all round for our nation. I stand as a woman of God and I speak, Kenya shall stand again. Keep watching SWA TV. Let's say, touching lives with the power of love. 1, 2, go.
Touching lives with the power of love.
God bless you. Shalom.
Thank you for watching this episode of MOMVERSATIONS. If you've enjoyed it, give us a like and drop a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Catch you on the next one. God bless you.